Do you think about healing when you get cut? Has the thought ever occurred to you to close the wound of a tear on your body? Do you make that happen? Or do you go through the process of the pain of the cut, the cleaning of the cut, perhaps putting a band-aid on it or something, and then the next day going through that process until it heals? And you just go, you know that there's a cut there. It could be in your finger, in your hand, or wherever it is. But you don't really think about the healing process. Do you think about thinking? Does it ever occur to you that you're thinking and that you should think some more? Or do you just think because you think? The brain is what happens in the brain. There's no time when you stop to ponder. Am I thinking now? Because you're always fucking thinking. It just never shuts off. Do you think about your blood? How fast your blood travels through your body? Most of the blood is basically here. This is where it's important, here and in the heart. Constantly shifting back and forth through these miles of tiny little vessels in our body. Do you ever think about that? No, because it happens naturally. It is a natural process. No animal, no living thing thinks about the process of who they are that way. Except for us. We ponder shit. We are at a different level than the rest of the animal kingdom. But we're animal just the same. Just the same. And just a different type of animal, different species of animal. When we dream, do you ponder that you're going to dream? Do you tell yourself what you're going to dream? Do you sit there and go, I'm going to dream about this tonight? Of course not. It just happens like your heartbeat, like a cut that heals itself. And in a couple of days, miraculously, is just a little scar. An open wound that blood gushed out of and hurt like a motherfucker is now gone. It's just a memory. You have the memory of how you acquired it, but that's just it. You don't have to think about healing. You don't have to think about dreaming. It just happens. It just happens. You don't have to think about thinking. You just think. It's who we are. It's how we are made. Not created. It's just how we function. It is how we are made. What made us? We can go on for hours about that. We know for a fact that what we are made of comes from stars. No genie, no incantations, no abracadabras. Stars. Massive amounts of energy. Through billions of years of process and change, microscopic change. And voila, ta-da, here we are. But we are just one of many creatures on this planet, in this vastness that we call the universe. The earth itself is a speck, just a tiny little speck in the realm of things. What's more logical, what's more reasonable, more rational than to say that we don't understand something, that we don't comprehend it, or to say that we do know, and somehow the laws of nature are changed, are altered for certain events. Many great people have said these things. This is not new ideas in my head. This is just from me learning shit and listening to people who have different ideas than I, because I can't say that in the beginning when I started listening to all this that I was in agreement. In fact, I began to listen because I wanted to I wanted to prove my side, and I ended up actually changing my views entirely. We don't know shit. We're barely understanding. But we've come so far. We've come so far in such a short time. It was only a century ago when two brothers in a garage using bicycle parts made the first flying machine. Took us only a few feet off the ground, flew for just a few minutes, I believe. And that changed everything. We've been to other planets. Think about that. In less than a century. 150 years ago, we didn't even know that what germs were. They used to saw people's legs off in war with dirty knives, dirty fucking, like they were cutting wood. Just a century and a half ago. It's an amazing world we live in, and we don't know anything. We're just starting. We're just starting. This is all new. This is wondrous. It's just wondrous. Peace.